Welcome to this new meditation on my YouTube channel and maybe already on my podcast, but not sure. If you listen through a podcast, then it is actually also on the podcast now. But yeah, today we want to do a guided meditation about the theme that is very present for this week, collectively, energetically, and also astrologically, when we look at it from both perspectives. And what is happening this week is that we have a full moon in Taurus, and also the planet Uranus is retrograde and going back into the sign of Taurus. This is quite, let's say, special for the current time, because we mostly have water and air signs that are very present, and also actually I think the only ones that dominate the quality of in the sky. And with Taurus this week having its attention, I think it's a very, very potent week to focus on the earth element, to ground ourselves, find the slowness, especially in the month of November, to root ourselves and ground ourselves and remember that we are connected with the earth. And this theme I want to use in this meditation. So I can also definitely recommend, if you want to do a cacao ceremony this week, especially for example with this meditation, that this is very suiting, and I can definitely recommend and invite you to generally go out in nature. And again, if you want, then you can take a cup of cacao with you for this ceremony. And yeah, before we start, I think there's not actually much more to say. So I guess we just start in this journey. I invite you to come into the seated position and close your eyes for a moment, and let's dive into this journey together. Close your eyes. Roll your shoulders back for a moment. Take a deep breath. And with a sigh out, relax your shoulders a little bit. Let's do that 3 more times. Inhale. You can even lift your shoulders up. And exhale. Let them sink down. Relax. 2 more times. Inhale. Lift up your shoulders. And exhale. 1 more time. Inhale. Lift up your shoulders. And exhale. Find your unique breathing, your own breathing rhythm and flow for this moment. Preferably through the nose. You can now blink your eyes while leaving them closed to just reset your mind. It can also be relaxing. You can occupy your mind with that, with movement through the eyes. Feel more relaxation. Do that a little bit more. You can also roll your eyes up, down, right, left. Breathe into that. A little bit more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. And exhale. And just let yourself be reminded that this ceremony doesn't have any intention at all except for you being present with me here. There's nothing to achieve. And it's okay however you feel, however you are here. You can relax your shoulders. It's all okay. We are in a safe space for a ceremony to happen. Let that be a reminder of the simplicity in life, in each moment as a ceremony. Exhale. Relax your shoulders one more time. Now let the breath become a little bit slower in the belly. Feel your belly, your lower belly especially. How you relax a little bit more into this experience. And now you even relax your legs, your pelvic floor, upper legs, lower legs, the calves, the ankle, the feet. So that even in that area it's possible to let breath flow. And I want you now to envision a root that you hold in both of your hands. A root from your body that actually looks like a tree, and you can even lift your hands up now and carry a root from a plant in your hands that is connected to your pelvic floor and your legs. But you hold it in your hands, and now you lift up your hands if you haven't done that yet, and feel these roots in both of your hands. You need both of them because it's quite heavy. And now just follow me along, and you can really feel this root. It's quite dirty and it's big. It's this heavy that even you feel like it's quite, it needs strength to hold it. It needs your muscles to hold it. It needs your whole body to hold this root right now in your hands. And you feel the weight on your hands. You feel the cold, a little bit moist, and also dirty root that is yours for some reason that we don't know why, but that doesn't matter in that moment. And I want you to connect with that root for a moment. Feel into that. Wow, what a big, heavy, and enormous power and strength that has and lives in it. And you now feel how it's actually getting quite heavy, and you are not really able to hold it anymore, and you are sinking down slowly. Even your back is bending to the front. And let's hold it for 5 more seconds. Feel the weight that wants to bring you to the ground. 5, 4, even now make tension in your arms, flex them. 4, 3, flex your arms. 3, 2, 1. Flex, flex, flex. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Breathe in. Hold. Exhale and let go. 0, 0, 0, 0. And in this moment, and you don't know how that happens, this root smashes on the ground and sinks into the earth. Deep down, 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 down. And now you don't know what is happening, and that's exactly how it should be. It's reaching down into the ground, stretching until there's no more stretch, until there's a limit that is pulling you down into the earth, pulling you down from the root center of your body, pulling you down heavy, heavy, heavy. And it's finding a stability in the depth of the earth. Now I want you to feel into that experience. And breathe into it for a moment. Take your time with that. And you now feel how your whole awareness sinks into the root from top to bottom, scanning it. Scan with your awareness the moist, cold textures. Breathe into it. Breathe into your lower belly. Breathe into your pelvic floor as much as it is possible, and relax your legs a little bit more, because this root is giving us the grounding and strength for this ceremony journey of this week. Now send your awareness a last time into the tip of the root, deeply grounded. Breathe slowly into it. Hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. And in this moment, we enter a portal which looks like a moist, forest covered in leaves, trees, sitting on very fertile ground. And now we're sitting here together through this portal that we opened, being reminded how it feels to sit on the moist, fertile ground of the earth. Feel into it. Look around. see when you look up that you don't even see the whole sky. You see leaves covering you from top to bottom. And in this moment, the scenery and your skin and your body become one by blending each other's energies. And we can now highlight that experience by envisioning your skin being transcendent, being a cell that breathes the external in and breathes the internal out. A breathing cell in this beautiful nature. Breathe in. Load yourself with the forest. Exhale. All the dry, hot energy leaves your body. Breathe in. Your arms, your whole upper body. Breathe now. Out. In. And you feel now how the external comes even closer to your body. Entering you, entering your body, your belly, your gut, your throat, your head, cold, moist, vital force. Refreshing energy, and breathe out all the hot, dry, stressful, fearful feelings. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Now also invite your pelvic floor into this experience. Breathe in and exhale all the tensions that were stuck in your pelvic floor. Breathe into your pelvic floor. Exhale 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Hold. And exhale, exhale, exhale. And now the skin and the cell feels like it's vanishing and you becoming one with the external world. And it can be that you might feel some heaviness, laziness, tiredness, maybe even exhaustion. Or just a fresh, new version of yourself. But all the heaviness that now, through the experience of this earth, the energy is fully welcomed and may sink down your whole body to your pelvic floor. Allow the heaviness to be there. It's all part of this experience. And Then after me, repeat my words. You can put one hand on your lower belly and one hand on your heart. And repeat after me. I know sometimes heaviness can be overwhelming. Sometimes my emotions, my feelings bring me to the ground. Sometimes stress and fear is the only experience I know. And although it is difficult to experience these moments, I want to use this time to fully allow. I allow fear and heavy to be there. To reveal its own intelligence in its time. And from this moment today, here, I am changing my perspective towards those. By seeing fear and heaviness as an unwritten letter, as a blank sheet, that today, from this day, will be rewritten. Now, gently breathe in, hold, and slowly exhale. Lower your arms and just listen to my words while staying with that experience, because we often resist this moment when grounding wants to happen, when we are about to embody a new truth, when we are about to slow down after intense times, after heated conversations, after stressful weekends. And we often forget that there is a polarity that wants to invite us to slow down, integrate, relax, and see our value in this time of slowing down, relaxing, and entering a grounded embodiment. And I know we often resist, but it is one of the most important times for us to really see our value, not dependent on the external, and rather be dependent on our own self-worth. So let today, on this day, the earth speak to you and remind you of your own worth that matches the frequency of the earth, the heartbeat of Mother Earth. And just by sitting in nature, as you are right now, observing it as a mirror for you, you are reminded that this is all that you need in order to feel worthy. Because your heart is the exact same frequency. And so, repeat after me one last time. And I also invite you to look up with your eyes. Not your head, but put your eyes up like you would look into your forehead. And repeat after me. Everything I thought about self-worth from this day that does not serve me, I am erasing all the thoughts that do not serve. And I am rewiring my system to be reminded that self-worth is not dependent on any action, but rather a state of being. And I am reminded through this meditation that all I need to do is match the frequency of Mother Earth. Thank you. Now I want you to breathe in into your forehead and exhale. You can even shake your head. One more time. Inhale into your forehead. And exhale all the old patterns and thoughts. One more time. And exhale, I'm rewiring. Inhale, and one last time. And with this exhale, all the old hot, dry energy leaves your head, body, soul. Everything that does not belong to you. Now take a very gentle breath into your heart. And exhale. You can now even put one hand on your heart. And also put some pressure on it. Because I want you to feel now, to really feel the pressure. You can even put both hands on your chest. Feel the pressure that is created to feel the frequency of your heart right now as a match to the one of the earth. And I want you to feel it now. Feel it with every part of your hand, of your palm. This is the moment of revelation from grounding and recentering and reminding that we are a member of this planet. We are part of it. And just by being that, we are worthy. Feel it, feel it, feel it. The heart rate now in the same rhythm. 5, 4, hold, 3, 2, pressure, 1, and let go. Breathe in and breathe out. And feel now how your own intelligence and normal flowing breath is finding its new rhythm. And that this reminder wants to be put into this world, into one area of life, maybe even one area that is particularly showing up this week, wanting to be embraced in self-worth, embraced in slowing down, embraced in pleasure, in sensuality, embraced in the surrender to the earth. And be mindful this week, the next weeks, where you can integrate this experience just by envisioning the forest and the heartbeat of the earth. Yes, 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 yes. And now I want you to rub your body with your hands and really go to your whole body, legs, lower lumbar spine, the front of the lower belly, the upper belly, the chest, the armpits, the collarbone, your neck, the back of your neck, and even your head. Really rub it. Kind of like you're rubbing dirt on your whole skin. Covering your skin with this experience everywhere, even on the back of your hands, the palms, rubbing them, creating some heat. Clapping 3 times. Inhale. And exhale. And gently, in your time, open your eyes. And let that be your reminder today, this week, the coming weeks. And be mindful where this theme shows up in your life. And thank you very much for being a part of that ceremony. And let me know in the comments how you experience this meditation. Leave some feedback if you want. And yeah, I would love for you to subscribe here to be reminded of the next upcoming meditations. And you can also find me on Instagram, where I will soon post more information about upcoming offerings. So I'm really looking forward, and thank you very much. Have a great time and see you next time.